1, 2, 3.
Good morning, everybody. How are you? I've taken myself out for a walk to try and experience some of that healing nature that we talked about before. I'm actually really missing being in Cornwall and being able to go out onto the wild coastal path and go in the sea. But when I was in Cornwall, I really missed things about Hampshire and Surrey as well. I guess the grass is always greener on the other side. So I thought I'd come out today somewhere in Surrey and see a bit of the beautiful scenery that this county has to offer. I am hoping that we're going to find somewhere to take a swim as well. I've never actually been to this particular area that I'm at, and obviously there is signs at the first lake saying you can't swim, but there are lots of other bodies of water around here, so hopefully we can find something. Ah, the sweet cacophony of dogs barking in the distance. It's dreamy. Now Nancy Drew never did that, did she? As you well know. It's been kind of tough since I left Cornwall and came back to Hampshire. There's so many memories here. Sorry. Yeah, there's just so many memories. This is where I lived when I adopted Miss Nancy, and you know, I lived here with her for a couple of years, and you know, we did everything together, and everywhere we went out walking, you know, we were together. There's just so many memories here, even more than in Cornwall, because we spent a long time here, and because this was such a kind of formative part of her life, the time that we spent here. So it's been a little tricky. I've been finding it hard to make myself kind of go out and do things which I should be doing, obviously. Yeah, it's just tough, and I wasn't quite sure where to go today, whether to kind of go to an old favourite place that we used to go or somewhere new. In the end, I've gone for somewhere new, but turns out it's still really sad coming here without her, because she would like it. I think I might stop off on the way home in one of our favourite places as well. Also have this new little gadget which I wanted to try out today. It's like an action camera kind of thing in a waterproof case. So I'm going to see if I can do any filming underwater. It does look a little bit murky, but maybe the camera will be able to see some things that I can't. Beautiful reflections on the water, the sounds of the insects and the birds is definitely working its magic. I am feeling a bit better than that teary interlude earlier. I received a hot tip from a passing person about some lizards on a different piece of the boardwalk. So I'm going to head back over there and see if we can find some animals. I'd absolutely love to do more kind of nature photography. So far I think I'm not very good at spotting things. I think you need to develop lots of patience, maybe to sit and wait, but let's see what we can find. There is so much more to explore here. It's a really great place, and I'm definitely going to come back and yeah, just really walk much further. The boardwalk is actually really magical, so tranquil and serene. Few too many people for my liking, but I suppose you can't always have summer to yourself, especially in Surrey, you know. If you think of Surrey, like you often think of, you know, traffic and very busy, and it is those things as well, but it also has some incredibly beautiful countryside. Same goes for Hampshire. So it's really nice to get out and to be able to show you guys a bit of this part of the country as well. I'm going to walk back around this way to the car, but then I think we're going to go somewhere else where I know that I can have a swim, because I actually really fancy it now. A quick dip, and I've got my little stove with me, so I think we can then have a cup of tea by the water and try and test out this underwater camera a bit more. Beautiful. Now I've got my eyes out for them. There's actually loads of little lizards on the boardwalk, but of course as you come up to them they run off the sides down into the water. But they're so sweet. Try the final stage in the operation and see if I can make some tea, but I just realised I've hardly bought any water and I think I drank most of it, so let's see how that goes. going to be a small cup of tea. It's maybe the smallest cup of tea in the world, but I bought some nice tea. So I'm determined to do my best. So I've got Russian smoked caravan from my favourite tea shop in Winchester, and this beautiful teaspoon, little bag to put it in. Delightful. There's so little water in there, I actually think it's boiling. That's my tea. Obviously I didn't bring a cup, so I had to wait for this to cool down before I can drink it. I bought a little thingy of milk, which I obviously haven't sealed up properly because there's milk all over the outside, so that means there's probably milk all over my bag in the car, which is cool. Wouldn't ask for anything else. Let's do it. This is actually so good. I don't know if you're familiar with Russian smoked caravan tea, but it's basically like Lapsang Souchong is smoky, but it's, you know, it's a bit different, but it just tastes so good outdoors. I have to say I'm not the person that came up with that. I read some guy that said there was nothing like it for when you were outdoors to have a cup of smoky tea. So I tried it, and boy was he right. So good. I wish I had more water because I could drink a lot more of this. But yes, so good. I am going to sit here and chill out for a bit and then start packing up, I think. Thank you so much for watching today, and not just for watching today, I really need to thank you for watching my videos at the moment and leaving me comments saying that, you know, you find it relaxing or funny or you like the scenery, because honestly it's keeping me going at the moment, and you know, having that impetus to go out and try and find something beautiful, like lovely places that are worth sharing with you, is kind of getting me out of bed in a way. You know, it's getting me out. If it hadn't been for that, it would be very easy for me to just be kind of sitting at home. So thank you. You are encouraging me, you're getting me out there, and I hope that I'm kind of doing the same for you as well, encouraging you to get out there, because, you know, look at this. Here we are, we've had a beautiful day in Surrey, and there was nobody's actually come here when I've been swimming. There is another swimming area just further down, but I thought it was pretty miraculous, and I've had such a good time. It was so relaxing in the water, having my tea here, and the previous place we were on the boardwalk. I've had such a good day seeing the lizards. I am feeling pretty restored. You can probably tell since the beginning of the video I'm feeling a lot better. So yeah, I'm gonna say goodbye. Thanks for joining me, and I hope I'll see you next time. Bye. you.